So in this video, I'm going to reveal to you the secret on how to simultaneously build your personal brand following on social media, as well as make money in the process. So what you want to do is, this is all going to be done through Instagram. So you're going to build your following through Instagram while you're simultaneously building your personal brand business on the side, or whatever you're using your personal brand to create your online business around. You're going to use that. You're going to use Instagram as leverage to start growing people who are interested in you, and then people who are eventually going to become customers and clients. So the first thing you want to do is you want to figure out what your brand is going to be centered around. You want to first figure out what type of content you're going to make, who is your target audience, who is going to become, who's going to potentially be a customer with you in the future, who's going to join your programs, your courses, whatever you're going to sell in the future. You first want to pick a niche. So you want to pick what type of content you're creating and who you're going to attract. So that is the main thing. If you don't have any of that, then it's just useless to get past this step if you don't have the foundations laid. So with the foundations, you need to have what you're going to center your brand around. So find what you like, find what you think could make you money in the future, what you have some knowledge on, expertise, and just start creating content around that. Just start showing people your life, start documenting your journey and documenting whatever you're going to be helping people with. Just do that consistently, the same type of content. So you're just basically waking up every day creating the same type of content until it hits home, because you want your message to be drilled into people's heads on what you can do to help them. They want to know that is really what you're focused on. If you're focused on a bunch of different topics that don't really relate, people aren't going to really know what they're getting out of you. And your following is not going to grow as quick. But if you take a couple specific points, basically what your main brand is centered around, and you just create content on that same topic, same couple of topics every single time you create content, your brand's going to grow a lot quicker. So that's besides the point, but you do want to figure out what type of content you're going to create. And then you want to start creating Instagram Reels, and you want to start creating long form YouTube videos. So what you're going to do with these Instagram Reels is you're going to create short form content that has a great hook and a great topic, and it can give people value so that this is really going to improve your Instagram profile by tons when people find you. When we get to the point later on where we start to get followers, they're going to see this content and they're going to know that you're legit and you do know what you're talking about. So you want to start talking about the things that you know, whatever your brand is centered around. You want to start talking about your expertise. You want to start talking about that and just basically displaying that you know what you're talking about. That you put in the hours to learn this skill or to discover this knowledge that other people don't have. You want to create a authority presence. You want to position yourself as an authority. That's what the main goal is, and that's the only way you're going to ever make money. So create content that's going to position yourself as an authority. And then what you want to do on the side is your Instagram basically is just a sneak peek into what your YouTube channel is. So on your YouTube channel, that's where you can really express yourself and be free. This is where you create long form content, whether that's unedited and raw, or whether it is edited, or you have a specific style. This is your bread and butter. This is where people are going to learn who you are. This is where they're going to start becoming a big time fan of you. They get to consume more content. Since it's long form, they're going to consume more, and which means people are only going to become more familiar with you as they go through your YouTube channel. So this is what's going to make you the big money is YouTube. But Instagram is just a way to get people to your YouTube channel so you can start to sell them, turn them into clients. On your YouTube channel, you're going to have long form breakdowns. You're going to have long stories. You're going to have strategies, techniques. All of that stuff is going to be on your YouTube channel, but your Instagram Reels that you're creating are just a kind of a sneak peek of what your YouTube channel is. So that's what you're growing your brand around. So that being said, you want to start creating those Reels, And then what you want to do is you want to create a reel that you're going to use as an ad. So it's not technically an ad through like Meta or anything like that, the ads manager. This is technically an ad, it's just a boosted post. So on Instagram, you're allowed to boost posts, which basically you pay for people to see your posts. We're basically taking advantage of this and we're turning our reels into one of our posts that we can use as a boosted post and an ad essentially. So what you're going to do is you want to create one ad that is going to explain exactly who you are and what you do, why you're an expert in your own field, and how you can help people, and then who you can help. You want to have all of those things inside of your quick ad. You want to have the ad to be maybe around like, I would say 45 seconds to no longer than a minute and like 15. So anywhere from 45 seconds to a minute and 15 is how long you want your ad to be, because you want people to follow you from this ad. So on this ad, we're going to have a call to action at the end, like, hey, follow me if you want more. And then also in the description, in the text, you're gonna have to direct them to follow you as well. So what this ad is doing is, for a low amount of money, you're building followers off of this, because people see your ad, they see the call to action, they hear what you have to say, they tell you to go follow you, or you tell them to go follow you, they do that, and then boom, they're on your page. And then when they're on their page, they see more content from what you've built up in your profile. You have all those reels that you've stacked up over time. All of that stuff is sitting there. So then they start going through and scrolling through your videos. And at that point, if they're interested in you, they're able to, that's when they're a follower of yours and they start seeing your content come up every day. So then what's going to happen after that is you want to immediately DM these people that follow you, because when you create that ad, that boosted post, what Instagram allows you to do, it allows you to select your demographics. So it is pretty much a version of like ads. It's just like kind of like a quicker, smaller version of running like Facebook ads and stuff like that, or YouTube ads. So you're still allowed to add your demographics and you're allowed to adjust all of that stuff in there to get the people, to attract the people to see that boosted post that you want, that like the people that you want to see, only they're going to see your boosted posts. You're able to narrow it down, which is a great thing. And this is why it's going to help grow your brand and your following at the same time. You're going to start making money from this as well, because when you're doing this, you funnel out all the people that don't really qualify for your programs or don't qualify for the content that you create. You funnel out all the people that don't qualify, but then the people that do qualify, they do get funneled in. They fall into the funnel. And when they fall into that funnel, that's when they follow you. And when they follow you, you know they're interested in you. They're interested in the topics that you talk about. They're interested in learning from you. So at that point, that's when you DM them. You want to DM them right away and just get to know them. You want to know how their journey's going. If they need help with anything, you can do it a couple ways. You can do whether they need help and then you can direct them somewhere else, or you can just say, hey, like, I saw you gave me a follow. I appreciate it. Why don't you check out my YouTube channel? And then that's when you can link your YouTube to them. And then when they find that YouTube, they're in your cycle, they're in your funnel, they're in your cycle, which means eventually they're going to become a client. So the thing we want to do is we want to get people to our YouTube channel, onto our Instagram. We want them to follow us first so we can build our following, build our community on there of people that are like-minded and they want to learn the things that you teach. And then we want to get them to our YouTube channel. So once they get into that YouTube channel, they fall into your, basically when they watch one of your videos, all your other videos are still going to pop up for them as recommended. So they're always going to see your videos coming up. That means they're going to watch more of your content. They're going to start binge watching your stuff on YouTube, and they have no other choice but to gain value and to start learning who you are, what you teach, and how you can help them. It starts getting ingrained into their brain because they watch you so much, and you start to feel like a friend to them pretty much. You start to feel like somebody who they have a real relationship with. And when you get to that point of them feeling like they have that real relationship with you, then that's the point. They're so warm that they're going to hop on a call with you and they're going to buy from you. So what we want to do is we want to get them to when they get to our Instagram, they find us with the ad that we're running. We want to get them to the YouTube channel, which is the main, like this is the most important part, is getting them to that YouTube channel so that they can warm up. When they're going through your videos, they're basically in an oven. They're basically warming up to you so that when their time to come out, when it's time for the cookies to come out of the oven, they come out and they're ready to go. They're not dough. They're not soft dough that just falls apart. They're ready to like cool down, and they're ready to be solid. They're ready to buy from you. They're ready to become clients. So when you hop on those sales calls after they've gone through all of your videos on YouTube, and they hop on a call with you, they know what your offer is. They know what your program's about, how you can help them get from point A to point B, whether that's making money, dating advice, health related issues, whatever you're teaching people, whatever you're building your brand around, it doesn't matter. They're gonna know what the end goal is when they work with you. And when they hop on that call, they're warm, they're in that oven, and they're ready to come out of the oven. They're ready to be turned into a client just like that. They're ready to be transitioned. And when they hop on that call with you, you're gonna have to do little to no sales with them. That's also another hack that people don't realize, is that when you warm them up so much, you don't have to do all these sales tactics because there's no objections. They want to work with you no matter what because they feel like they have a relationship with you. And that's the good thing. So you hop on a call, you have a friendly conversation, and boom, you close them into your program, your course, your community, mastermind, whatever your offer is. You close them, and you just repeat this cycle. It just repeats every single time. You just keep bringing in more people while you're simultaneously building up your following on Instagram and social media. Your subscriber list is going up of good subscribers and good followers, valuable subscribers, valuable followers. Yeah, when you look up, your Instagram has blown up. You become a big authority figure. And people see you as legit. They see your following and they're like, this guy must know something that I don't know. And then you just start getting even more followers. The cycle just speeds up. And this is all due to you running those ads to start out with. If you have a small following, start running those ads, the boosted posts, and you're gonna start growing over time with good audience at that, like valuable audience at that. So that is how you simultaneously grow your social media following as well as make money in the process. And that's how people blow up really quickly, and that's how they start getting the business moving at the same time as their brand growing. You wonder how all these people blow up in like subscriber count, Instagram followers. You look up and they've got like 1,000 more followers the next month, and they just keep growing. This is how they do that. And it's your choice to decide how fast you want to grow, which is determined by how much money you want to put in for the boosted posts. But the good thing about it is you get to move at your own pace. Nobody's telling you have to put in a certain amount of money per day. That's completely up to you. You just have to fit your own situation. Only you know what you can do and what you can contribute. Just don't be stupid with it and throw in $100 a day and you have like $1,000 in your bank account. That'd just be stupid. So just think with your brain and you'll know what to do, and just learn from the process. You're only gonna learn when you do it yourself. So I hope that was valuable for you. I hope you guys found some good advice in that, and I hope you do take this method and put it into your own brand to help your own business. And let me know if this works for you guys, and I would love to hear it in the comments. But I'll be back with some more content later, and appreciate you guys.